Hello, my wonderful people. Wonder shall never end, though things they happen. For Imo State, that our so-called Supreme Court governor, where his name be hopeless, UZODINJO, he don't go unveil construct a hospital in Haji. My brother, even the occupants of those particular areas don't they cry out to make on account to our rescue. That hope Uzodinma don't go open a organ harvesting center where they go they harvest the organ of our IMO lights of our BIAFRANS brothers and sisters for no reason. Anyone you look for today, you did not see it. Go to that Umo Okene General Hospital or Haji, where Hope Uzodinjo and his cronies are harvesting organs of people and selling it to the rich men or to the politicians that needed it. My brothers and sisters, if Imo State make the mistake of allowing Hope Uzodinjo to continue this his administration, Imo State is doomed forever, and the population of Imo State must surely drastically reduce to nothing. How do you get to this point? Imo State, the land of hope, now have turned to the land of hopeless. Nothing whatsoever is working in Imo State. Everything has turned upside down. Insecurity has become the order of the day. Killings and the murder of innocent BIAFRANS and innocent Imolites is now what they use to celebrate in that particular state. Instead of them celebrating progress, they are celebrating the number of people that each governor can kill in Imo State. It happened during the time of Hakim. It happened during the time of Hope. Rojas Okorawosa. Now is the turn of Hope. The only governor in the whole of the Nigerian, the whole of the 30 states we have in the country that uses a strike in a public market. In a public to market, destroy lives and property. See, today, no single family have been compensated. And you people want us to keep quiet. We cannot keep quiet. We will keep on saying, we will keep on talk truth to power. Only if they will listen. Even when you talk, you will still find people to criticize you. The same poor people who are passing the same thing you are passing through will criticize you. Some will call you names. Anyway, my wonderful BIAFRANS brothers and sisters, my Nigerian people, the world at large, and also my African brothers and sisters, I beg you, make on hear this headline coming from the BIAFRANS Writer Association of Igbo Land. The headline reads, and I quote, "A projected state center for organ harvest as Umu Okene General Hospital on Haji by the so-called Supreme Court governor of Imo State, hopeless UZODINJO." That is the anchor of this particular news. In the other development, this one is a business segment. Nigeria are ready to take its rightful place in global business space. According to Mazi Bola Ahmed Tinubu assures investors in the United Nations General Assembly Summit happening in New York as I'm talking to you this very point in time. Anyway, my wonderful people, my wonderful BIAFRANS brothers and sisters, I beg you, let us go straight to the reason why we are here this morning. Help me like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for a better experience and more interesting videos, because our duty is to bring this news to your doorstep, and your own duty is to make sure that you share it to the general public so that they will have a glimpse of what is happening in Imo State and New York as well. Let us read in between the lines. Please do not be tired to listen. Mr. Hopeless UZODINJO, the Supreme Court of Nigeria, imposed governor of Imo State and his newly inaugurated General Hospital to be situated at Umu Okane Ohaji local government area has been discovered to be an intended medical facility for State Center for Organ Harvesting under the guise of General Hospital with his fraudsters crony, Chief Charles Nwori, to be in full control of the place and its illegal organ harvesting activities. The resident of Umokene in Uguta community of Ohaje Gbema local government area has been thrown into panic since the inauguration of the so-called General Hospital. When Biafra reporters approached the oil-rich community for their view on the proposed project by the government of a hopeless UZODINJO, 80% of the residents believes that the project is ill-motivated, judging from the characters of persons in the helm of the affairs of such projects. One self-acclaimed chief in the person of Mr. Charles Nwori, who happened to be the commissioner of IMO State Oil Producing Area Development Commission, has always been known as a man of questionable character, a fraudster, and one with a history of ill-gotten wealth. Therefore, it is believed that the so-called General Hospital is intended to create a smooth avenue for the harvesting of human organs of Igbo youths and Imo residents that are extrajudicially being killed and buried in a shallow grave after harvesting their organ on daily basis at the order of hopeless UZODINJO, his paymaster. The Isopadek boss, Chief Charles Nwori, is so desperate to legalize the state-sponsored General Hospital for the extortion of the booming business of organ harvesting of Igbo youths presently ongoing in Imo State and under the full watch and supervision of hopeless UZODINJO's administration. Not quite long ago, a report of how a leading Nigerian human rights organization published a report with shocking statistics figures on summary executions, miming forced disappearance and illegal detention centers existing in Imo State of Southeast. Biafra land, numbering over 900 persons as victims, presenting the report during a press conference in May 21 of 2023. Emeka Umagbalase, a Catholic human rights activist and chairman of the Inter-Society Organization, said that in just 29 months from the January 21 to May 2023, security forces and allied militias killed 900 unarmed citizens, wounded 700, arrested 3,500, extorted 1,400, disappeared 300 persons. In addition, the report said 1,200 civilian houses were burned down to ashes, displacing over 30,000 owners and their families and forcing 500,000 citizens to flee Imo State. The question that should come to the mind before we celebrate this ill-motivated project from hopeless UZODINJO is, where are the dead bodies of those or of these over 900 unarmed citizens and over 300 disappeared persons by security forces working for hopeless UZODINJO on a period of 29 months excluding the 3,500 innocent citizens that were arrested and under incarceration in one secret cell in another in Imo State or elsewhere in the Nigerian secret cell, or on the order of Imo State Supreme Court imposed Governor hopeless UZODINJO. Not to forget too soon, in a news report by Punch newspapers published on October 3rd of 2021 captioned FMC Owerri to conduct mass burial for unclaimed corpse after Punch investigative reports sailing for details. Wahala no dey finish. This is after the earlier report by Punch newspaper is one of their undercover reports in July of 31, 2021 with caption story aftermath of Imo bloodbath, FMC Owerri mortuary battles to contain excess corpses. Here the link for the full news. Therefore, this report is not intended to criticize any genuine infrastructural development or basic health amenities from any private or government institution that are working towards in providing such for the good people of Imo citizens and residents, but to unravel dangers in allowing people of questionable characters to continue to institutionalize organ harvesting company in Biafra land in the name of opening a general hospital. This is a wake-up call for all the good people of Imo citizens, and most especially the residents and the community of Umu Okane in Ohaji Ebema local government area, to rise up to condemn and resist such evil plot by making sure that such projects did not see the light of the day under the hopeless UZODINJO's administration, who has demonstrated in all manner of his governance that he has no value for human beings. Hence, his interests and the interests of his cronies are involved. This message is reported by Mazi Anye Kings for Biafra Writers Association of the Southeastern or for the Biafra land, edited by Ndubisi AK and broadcasted by Amanda Okute from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. The last but not the least, according to Mazi Bola Ahmed Tinubu, on Tuesday assured investors of Nigeria's readiness to take its rightful place in the global business environment. According to Mazi Tinubu, in a statement issued by his special advisor on media and publicity, Ajuri Ngelele, the new Lai Mohammed, gave the assurance when he met a delegation of the global leadership of the multinational oil giant ExxonMobil in New York. He stressed that Nigeria was no longer settling for crumbs and leftovers on the investment agenda of the world's most prolific energy conglomerates. Tinubu said that following his private sector career as a professional accountant in the oil and gas industry, he has proven his capacity to make difficult decisions as a president of the Fulani government. The so-called president added that he was best prepared to solve problems and crush all bottlenecks standing in the way of new and large-scale capital flowing into Nigeria's oil and gas industries. He said, "The naughty issue acquired direct provision on my part, despite many contending obligations. I will sit down and oversee the process of removing this encumbrance or to job and wealth creation for the Nigerian people," according to Mazi Bola Ahmed Tinubu. "We know the industry, we grew up in it, we are positioned to solve the problems, and we are pragmatic and we will solve the problems," according to Mazi Batified. The so-called president of the ExxonMobil Global Upstream Operations, Liam Malone, assured Mazi Tinubu of his new and personal commitment to the country to make it develop as he wishes. So, my great people, when I don't hear them all, and here we will take a bar break. Until I hear my voice again, I still remain your one and only Okute Daily Talk, speaking from my platform, giving you this breaking news of what is happening in our state, Imo. How I hope UZODINJO have already turned the state into a burial ground. In the whole of Imo State, burial ground now is even more populated than the people living, which is very, very unfair to the people of Imo State. All what this man is doing is just make sure he satisfies his paymasters who force him into office as a Supreme Court governor to be doing some shady dealings with them or for them, because as it stands now, Hope have no any means of livelihood other than to cause insecurity and to harvest the human organs of Imo youths to make sure that he gets his pay. Because as it stands, Hope have used his revenue and sacrificed it to his paymasters. This one is the deal that have been signed before they force him to be, or before they force their way into the lies of the Imo light, all in the name of Supreme Court governor. What a word, and what an irony and misplaced priority. I mean, how do we find ourselves in the midst of all these hungry lions, all these hungry blood-sucking demons that call themselves governors and ministers that have nothing, nothing in their brain whatsoever to offer other than to turn the state against its own people, turn the state upside down and make things work in opposite direction. I weep for the poor, and I truly weep for this country, for this state called IMO. What they have passed through in the last 4 years of Hope UZODINJO's administration, no any state have ever seen that. Even the worst state, Zamfara, have never witnessed the kind of killings and bloodshed that they happen in Imo State. And I can categorically assure you that. Anyway, my wonderful Biafran brothers and sisters, I beg you here, I go take leave on her. Beg on her use on herself and on her mind, judge this matter. Like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for better experience and better video. Most especially and importantly, please let me know what you think at the comment section. It will enable me to be a better person in my next video. May the God bless you.